Hi Taylor, hi Allie. I'm so glad you got to sit down with me today. What is one thing that people don't know about Taylor?
I don't know if it's like very out in the public, but she's pretty much a tattoo artist.
You actually tattoo people?
Yes, just as like a fun side thing. I wouldn't even call it a side gig, it's just like a fun party trick.
Well, a little birdie told me that maybe some of your work has been done on Allie.
Yeah,
you have any ones you want to
done a few on Al.
This one, this one, this one, that guy, this guy.
Okay, you've got a little book of clients that keep coming back.
So I've tattooed a few people, Marie McCool, Aaron Kuykendall, myself. Yeah, we've gotten a rotation going.
And tell me something about Allie. I mean, we've followed your career at Stony Brook. You've been an amazing player now in the professional league. Everyone's expecting this to be a kind of star-studded weekend with you leading the way. But what's one thing that people may not know about her?
I don't know. I would say she's quite the dog mom. She's probably a professional dog mom. But honestly, her hidden talent at this point in time is probably being a really, really good barista. She makes a really mean coffee.
Okay. Now, Allie, you weren't able to participate in last year's Champ Series, but you were able to see Taylor score the first ever goalie goal.
Taylor Moreno going full field and scores!
Walk us through what you were thinking when you saw that.
Well, I knew she kind of had this itch to score a goal because every time we would train together, the last like 10 minutes when we were cleaning up balls, I would be behind the cage cleaning the ones that I missed, and I'd be like, okay, cut, and I'd feed her the ball, and she'd shoot. I'm like, again. So we kind of had reps for her shooting so it would come to life, and it did. And when I was watching, I was actually with my mom, and I'm like, oh my God. And then she scored, and then she took the biggest roundabout turn to get back, and I'm like,
forgot to slow down.
You gotta get back. They didn't, and it's pretty infamous, so.
Well, now your guys' sole focus is on lacrosse. Take us through what a typical training day looks like for you.
You know, sometimes we support each other in different ways, whether it be like I'll suit up and get in, or I'll be the one feeding her balls. So we have this like nice, really like balance of kind of reading into whatever it is each other needs for that specific day, or if we want to do something specific, whether it be a goalie drill for me, like she'll be the greatest shooter on the planet, and she'll definitely make me pay for it. But
who has the advantage on a typical training session? Is it you the goalie or you the shooter?
I'd say Allie's definitely got the advantage.
All right, well, early on it was Taylor. I have become such a better shooter because, like you said, I have the best goalie in the world in my house, literally. So early on, right out of college, you know, when we were together and I was starting to shoot on her, I would just go more for my power. And I'm like, let me just shoot as hard as I can and, you know, it'll work out. It never worked out. Taylor read every single shot. So learning how to adapt to her, reading my shots, reading my release has just made me so much better.
I feel like my hands have gotten a little bit quicker just because she has such a fast release and such a fast shot. So she's definitely made me a little bit of a smarter goalie as well.
And so when the training session ends and one of you kind of wins the matchup of that day, do you just kind of flush it and move on to the next day?
She's a little bit better at letting it go than I am. I'm very self-aware. But it usually doesn't come home with us. I'll probably, you know, say a few things as it's going on, but it does. I think it's harder when we actually play games than, you know, when we're training by ourselves, because it is for both of us and there's no clear winner or loser. But games is definitely a little bit more different.
Yeah, and I think we're so competitive too that it's like, if she's getting a bunch on me, obviously I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, what the heck am I not doing right now? Or I'm just not seeing the ball that well that day. And for her, if I steal a couple, she's like wants to probably shoot a ball straight at my face, but that's okay. But yeah, no, I think for us, we kind of lean on each other in those moments where it's like if we don't have, you know, a good training session or we don't necessarily feel our best that day, at least we have each other to lean on, and we definitely get that reassurance from each other, which I think is really powerful.
What are going to be some of your emotions as you get to play against each other?
I mean, I always get pregame nerves. I'm a very, you know, that anxious energy kind of fuels me in like a positive way. This is what I've experienced or like known about myself. We've been competitors and we've had our individual careers longer than we've been dating, and as much as I want her to do well, like I hope she plays lights out, except for when I'm shooting.
It's definitely a tough pill to swallow when I see her coming barreling down and she's winding up and she's about to rip a 80-mile-an-hour shot on the run. Definitely makes my life really, really hard. But at the end of the day, like, we can walk off the field and we still have all this love for each other, and we know that the reason why we're in this position too is we've had those careers individually before our relationship has started, but at the end of the day, like, we've really leaned on each other and utilized the relationship and time that we've had together to like prepare for these moments. And I think it's certainly propelled like the level of play that we both carry when we step on the field.